Hey guys, how are you doing? Thank you so much for stopping by my channel, The Sacred Alchemist 1111. I'm your reader Lorraine and I am here, guys, to deliver your daily energy reading for the collective. Okay, I hope that you're all having or have had a very restful weekend. This is Sunday, September 14th, 2020, of the day of when I do this reading for you all. However, you do know that it is timeless. So please do take what resonates as well. Not everything that is going to be said in this reading is going to resonate with everybody fully, okay? Or partially. So just do take what resonates. If there's nothing in the reading that resonates with you, don't worry about it, okay? This is also covering your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Jupiter signs as well. And it's not really about your star sign or your gender. We are only just pulling the energy and focusing on that only. Okay. Now, there may be certain things that if I'm picking up that somebody this or somebody that, it may refer to you as well, if this is what you identify with, or it may definitely be about you and the person that may have something mirroring going on, depending on the kind of reading. Now, as I said, it's general, so we're going to cover a little bit of finances, love, career, any hidden energies, hidden enemies as well even, all right? We're just going to keep it just general. I want to see what kind of messages that we're going to be getting from the universe, all right, instead of honing in on something specific. That being said, let's get stuck into this reading. So first of all, I'm going to start off with the Spirit Animal Oracle. Just taking a very gentle self-care approach. Self-care Sunday. Go easy on yourself today. You've done so much during the week. I feel it's just definitely that way, that time of just relaxing. Just relax. Just have a little bit of a day where you can just steal a few hours to yourself just to meditate, relax, pray, manifest. You don't manifest efficiently if you are stressed. That's one thing for sure. Okay, let's just... Okay. The card is ready. We have Believe in Yourself, which is the squirrel spirit. Maybe there's a part of you that feels some form of doubt with regards to your potential. You do have what it takes. You must always believe that within yourself. People are very prone to sort of, not everybody, but sometimes if you have something, a goal in mind, and you sort of say something to a bunch of people about it, or one person, more than likely, you will get them to sort of like try and steer you off course. So I always say to myself, like, you must always have that belief system very, very strong within yourself, number one. And number two, sometimes I'd think and say, well, why would I have said something to somebody? Why would I have shared my dream to somebody, or my plan or an idea to somebody, only for them to turn around and sort of throw it under the bus, or to laugh about it, or to say, oh, it will never happen to you. Sometimes it's done in a way that it's a test. That person, they're not aware of it, but it's the universe that's at play here. It's to test your ability. It's to test your potential. It's to test to see how serious you really are. Are you really going to allow somebody to knock you off of your path that you have chosen for yourself? You may have taken a long time. You may have taken years to get to where you are today, and it's come at a price. You have sacrificed so much so far leading up to this point. Are you going to allow one person to push you off of your path? okay? Just by making it, convincing you, oh no, it's never going to work. If you know that it's going to work within yourself, believe it. If you believe it, you will achieve it. Try and remember that. The next card that we have is be playful. Sandpiper spirit. Be playful. Have fun now and again. I feel that, especially if you've been in this energy for so long with the squirrel spirit, where you've just been so hard at work manifesting and trying to get your loose ends tied up. You've just been in this heavy focus mode. And I think this is something that you need to have a bit of balance. You need to be able to, I'm hearing ride the rough with the smooth. If you're always hard at work, then you're going to have to sort of like find a little time to have a little bit of a rest, respite, a little bit of leisure time. It doesn't mean that you are abandoning your dreams. It doesn't mean that you are a lazy person. It just indicates that you need a little bit of a distraction where you need to rest yourself, recharge your batteries, have fun. Have fun out there. Be positive and have fun. Okay? So that's from the Spirit Animal Oracle. I'm just going to pull from the Wisdom of the Oracle. Because don't forget that the more positive you are, the more playful you are, the more positive you are, laughing helps to raise the vibrations. The more of a brighter outlook you're going to have, the more successful you're going to feel and the more successful you're going to become as well. Just remember that. First card we've got, or the next card we've got, this feeling has, that's why I said, you have to have positive energies around you. I just feel I'm just dealing with somebody who's sort of like, has had their hopes and their dreams dashed. But all is not lost. But this is how you feel right now. You feel as if like, it didn't happen when I wanted it, or it was just taken away from me when I thought everything was working out. Something was just taken away from me, or the person was no longer interested. They pulled out of a deal. They pulled out of an arrangement. My relationship broke up. But did the relationship with yourself break up? Did you pull out of your own deal? So these things, seriously, you need to, I feel that I'm just dealing with somebody who's just feeling really low at the moment. I don't think this is you all the time, but when you just get that kind of, when you just get one of those days where it's just like, oh my God, like everything's not working out. And I'm seeing a lot of fives here in your card as well. So there's about a great change I feel, again, you're on the threshold of something really amazing that's happening. But there's also like an ending in sight that needs to be closed out as well. But you need to be able to be strong enough to take the leadership within yourself to push through. And we've got here and now another 5. So you've got 4 5s in these cards already. Do check them out. Check out the angel numbers as well. 555 and 5555 as well. It's quite important. There's a real big change that's taken place in your life right now. It's quite serious as well. It's quite big. It's very big, very, very, very big. But it just, you're required to kind of like, obviously, again, I feel that you're focusing on the past as well. Of what could have been. And you need to kind of like shift that focus so that you're more in line with what's happening right now. Because there's nothing you can do about the past. You can only reflect on it and learn from it and move on away from it. All right. Let's have a look at your tarot. Because there's a lot of reflection. There's a lot of... I think we're all in that situation at the moment where we're just having a look in the past year, seeing what things were like with us, If we had people around us, or if we was in a particular job that we thought was secure, that was going to help us, and it didn't, and now we're just really feeling, abandoned by our jobs, by the companies that we worked for, but I just feel that this is now where you need to start to really delve into your creativity, start to look at ways of making extra money, but you need to be focusing right now on doing it. Because if you're focusing so much on, or easily distracted, where, you're trying to reach those heights and imagining that you're there already, but not putting in the work, you're not going to get that right balance, and it's not going to work for you. Because, even though you're manifesting, you also need to be taking action as well. You need to be taking that leadership, okay? And getting that duality going. This is about expansion. But I just feel that right now, for some of you guys, there's a growing fear inside of you that you feel that you're really going to be left behind as well. Okay. So let's pull your tarot, see what's happening. So we've got the five of, everything's fives, guys. Everything's about fives. Okay. Great that this is in reverse. This is really, really good that this is in reverse. This is about you needing to pull away from, that conflict that you've got within yourself. It is a struggle. I know it's a struggle. I've been there myself. I'm with you on this journey too. But this is definitely this is what is required of you to flip this around. Okay? And you can only do that. You can only do that if you are in the present moment to deal with that. And I feel that this is the guidance. This is the advice that you need to kind of you need to kind of pay attention to. You're not seeing things with good clarity at this precise moment in time. And I do feel that you are, you're clouding your better judgments. And I'm also hearing that you're lying to yourself as well. Believe in yourself. Don't listen to people that are going to kind of throw you off and say that, oh, you'd never be able to make it, because that's a lie. Because you know that you can within yourself. You've got what it takes. You've definitely got what it takes. The next card is the Ten of Cups. Feel that this is where you feel that you won't be able to attain this. It's what I feel that you're not going to be able to obtain it because you can't see it right now. You can't really believe that you can actually pull this off. But you have to believe that you can get your Ten of Cups. The Empress energy. So with the Empress, this is about really being grounded. And I'm also, it's like saying as well that you need to be practical, right? Because this is also earth as well as air sign energy. But what I'm looking at with this Empress card, it's like you have to be grounded. You have to be in the present moment. You have to be in this reality now, because this is also to do with material gain, material wealth, birthing new ideas, being creative as well. The more playful you become, the more successful you will be if this is where you want to be, whatever direction you want to be heading in. Okay? You need to kind of have this kind of vibe and believe within yourself that you can pull this off. And I feel that with this Empress energy, it's like this, it's like a vibe of encouragement. You can do this. You can do this. Okay? I've got faith in you. You can pull this off. You're not going to, don't turn your back on your dreams. The next card that we've got is the Four of Swords. So yeah, be restful. As I said, you need to kind of take a time out for yourself. Relax yourself. If you've been in this Five of Wands for ages and ages and ages and ages and ages, it can wear you down. It can tie you down. It can lower your spirits. But I feel that what it's saying here, remember what I said about the Self-Care Sunday? This is what you need to do for yourself. Kind of do a little bit of meditating, which is going to help to heal you and also to recharge your batteries. I feel that I'm doing somebody who's just been constantly on the go, but it's not so much physically, it's mentally. Okay, really, really just using so much brain power here, but you're not allowing yourself to rest. You're just overthinking a lot of things at the moment because of this anxiety. Next card we've got is the Two of Swords and the Two of the Two of Swords and the Two of Wands, both in reverse. So I see that there is definitely a crossroads that you were at, and if it was upright, it would have meant that you would have been kind of like blocked, not really sure of where to go. You're at the crossroads and you don't know what to do. But I sense that this is now the balance where you have to be able to make that decision. Time is of the essence as well, because you can't be, it's like the here and now. Which way do you go? What are you going to do about it? All right. But I feel that before you was just so stressed out because she was like, shit, I'm just stuck. I know that I need to move on. I need to get somewhere. But with this Two of Wands, it kind of like is showing me that there's a little bit of a delay as well. I feel that it's because of really what's been happening with this COVID stuff. Because you've got the World card here, and I feel that this is the world, or the planet Earth. But I also feel that this is to do with the desire to actually move on, but you can't at this precise moment in time, which is why you feel as if you're being left behind, as if you've been abandoned. You don't want to abandon your hopes and your dreams, but at the same time, I feel that there's something, there's something extra that you need to do. But there's definitely the fact that there's no more confusion. There's no more blockages. I'm gonna move forward. You're gonna have to kind of fight for this. You have to really fight yourself out from this energy. You really, really have to, because I feel it's really holding you back. It's dragging you back because of this self-belief and the fact that you're taking life like very, 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 very serious. There's, which is lowering your vibrations, okay? And you need to kind of like be more of a higher vibe. And the bottom of the deck, we've got the Two of Cups. This, to me, this isn't about anybody, like you being in a partnership with anybody. This, to me, feels like this is a balance between yourself within yourself. And I'm sensing as well, getting your feminine and your energy, your feminine and your masculine energies really, really aligns up so that you've got that equilibrium. You've got that balance. Because only then will you be able to really, get somewhere in, with regards to what it is that you want to do. Underneath this, we've got the Emperor card in reverse. Again, it's about, trying to get that balance. Because if you're not feeling the balance within yourself, you're not really going to get anywhere, darling. You're going to be just going around in circles. And I don't feel there's anybody in this reading. I feel that this reading is about you and the balance within yourself. Because I'm really focused on the word, believe in yourself. This is also about wondering whether or not you'll be able to get enough resources, being able to survive through the winter months as well, because of, we're in September, going into October. Are you going to be able to make it through the year? So you're just going around in circles, really, really going around in circles. And with this Emperor energy in reverse, it can feel, like if there's no balance, if it's not in the upright position and it's in reverse, it's shown a lot of like stubbornness, like, you're stuck in your head about it. You are not going to be moving from this. And it can be emphasized a lot more with the Orphaned card as well. And you need to kind of shift that focus. It's not really for anybody. It's for you to shift that for yourself. So just kind of open up this reading a bit. Let's see what's happening with this Five of Wands. What's happening here? The Judgment. So there would have been you having some kind of epiphany, some kind of realization. And I feel that this is a message really from the spirit world to say that you need to just wake up. If you don't wake up and see what's happening, what's blooming behind you, you've got a second chance. You can do this. But it's like, it kind of also reminds me a bit of like the Five of Cups, which is where the orphaned card comes into play as well. Kind of reminds me of that. Like you're not seeing the blessings that's taking place. And with the help of the universe as well, if you align yourself, you're going to start to see growth coming through. The Ace of Swords. Why is this card here? And it's in reverse. The World card. Yeah, you're not really willing to take that risk right about now. I'm also picking up as well that there is a particular person who may have said something to you that has thrown you off and you feel kind of foolish about it as well. There's no, I mean, this could be a romantic connection, but I more feel that this is somebody that's like a friend or a family member that may have said something to you and it's just kind of just thrown you off. With this Ten of Cups in reverse, why is this here? Yeah, it's left you feeling really confused as well. They've thrown so much doubt on you. It's like made you feel so much like, oh my gosh. And also, remember what I said to you as well, like, it's like you're imagining and, sort of like wanting to have all of this happiness and everything like that. But instead of you sort of like focusing on the hard work and trying to make it happen, taking action, it's like you're lost in this kind of illusion, which is making it become even more of a dream than a reality. And I feel that the Empress energy right here is telling you to just stay grounded. Get back down to earth. Get your feet back down to earth because your feet are off the ground with this Seven of Cups. Yeah, because what I see going on here is with the Empress is saying that you're not really standing strong within yourself. And also what she's encouraging you to do as well is, again, with this Strength card, it's got the Bull card there, so Taurus. So it could be, a Taurus, if you're Taurus with this Bull. And obviously the Empress card, Empress is obviously Taurus and Libra as well. But I feel going on here, there could have been somebody, you could have been dealing with a Leo, okay? Because that's kind of like what the Strength card does. But with this card in particular, it kind of, from what I'm seeing, what I'm reading here, it could have been somebody that could have really been in competition and kind of like kicked you off of your game. Could be somebody who's a work rival as well. And again, with this Five of Wands, it's about competition as well. It's about like, trying to be overheard and amongst a noisy crowd as well. But I feel that what the Empress is saying with this energy, especially if you're Taurus, is that you're going to have to, get the strength within yourself to turn this around. Because I do feel that there was some kind of, somebody said something that really threw you off. And I'm not being funny. If you've got somebody that's a Leo that's not vibing high, all right, because I feel that it is a fire sign that you're dealing with, sometimes, if they choose not to sort of be, with good intentions, they can be very egotistical and much of a bully and can really throw you under the bus because, again, when it comes to somebody having potential, I'm being honest here, sometimes Leos feel threatened themselves because they want to be the ones in the limelight. They always want to be the leader. They're the ones that wants to be the boss. But what I see going on here, and I see 7 and I see 1. 7 and 1 is 8. This is about you taking the leadership. This is about you gaining that strength. This is about you having to take the lead and really fight your way out from this vibe. Okay? Let's see what's going on with this. Sometimes you think to yourself, it's so unnecessary because, you're all about security. You want to stabilize yourself. You have every right to be successful just as the next person. But again, you always find that you have people around you that don't want you to succeed because, you've got too much potential and that shouldn't be happening. All right. This is how you need to be. You need to be taking action. The King of Wands energy is about taking action, doing the right thing, being conscientious enough. If you put in the hard work, if you can see at the back with the two men, work in the field, this is how you can get to, if you put in the work. And again, this kind of reminds me of like, it could indicate that you could have people working for you, or the fact that this is like thinking back to the past of when you was toiling the land, you was, really staying grounded, as what you was remembering with the Empress energy. And with that, especially with this fire sign energy as well, this is about the fact that you ended up really fighting tooth and nail to really be in this King of Wands vibe. Two of Swords and the Two of Wands in reverse. Let's see what's going on here. Yeah. Devil. I'm going to have to really throw this under the bus and stop overthinking as well. I did say that earlier, a lot of overthinking, especially with the orphaned card. Oh, it's not going to work out. Oh, it's going to be this. Oh, it's going to be that. And then obviously with regards to these travel restrictions, if there's a delay, especially with the Two of Wands energy, then you're emphasizing even more on the fact that, oh, it's not going to work out. And really making yourself feel that, I've lost it. All is not lost. Thankfully, the Devil card is in reverse. Okay, so that's an indication that you can win. You can win this. At the bottom of the clarifying deck, we do have the Ten of Wands. Let it go. Let it go. Let go of that feeling of fear, because it's just a burden. It's a real heavy chain around your neck. And you need to just be really making sure that you're vibing on something amazing. I feel that you're very imbalanced on the inside, and you have to do something about that. You have to change it up. Okay, you have to change it up. And what I see going on here, it's funny, when I looked at all the cards of all the fives, I took 4 5 says 20, so 20 would be the Judgment card. But there's certain things, it's like dissected into certain sections, still of the Judgment energy, but then it showed up here as well. All right, so what you need to realize is that you need to believe in yourself. You need to believe in yourself straight up. Okay, the second thing of part of the epiphany and the realization is that you need to be playful. You need to kind of relax. You need to spend time, even if it's an hour, even if it's 5 minutes a day, to yourself, just to relax. Give yourself congratulations on how much you've achieved so far, even if it's one thing that you achieved today. But it's an accomplishment. It's showing that you are still successful. Okay, you don't have to be running fast. You can just crawl, you can walk, so long as you are still moving forward and you're not standing still. Another thing as well, as part of the epiphany, is to stop feeling that you are abandoned. Stop that right now. Stop feeling left out, because there's also, I'm feeling up of the 5 of Pentacles as well energy. So feeling left out in the cold, 5 of Cups, feeling really disappointed, or feeling all the losses, and then that's you forever. Change that shit. Change it. And another thing of the epiphany, the last thing, is what it's saying, is that you need to focus on the here and now. Focus on the here and now, not be up in the air with the 7 of Cups. You need to make sure that you are staying grounded enough to face your fears head on, and then you'll be able to win in the end. Okay, so this is what I've got, guys. Words of encouragement here with this reading. Don't worry. If you want things to work out, they will work out. Sometimes we have to take detours in our path in order to move around certain obstacles, and then we can sort of still catch up with ourselves, but still keep on that path. All right? That's definitely, what I've got for you here. You can win if you want to. Okay? And I'm thinking of that Jimmy Cliff song. You can get it if you really want, but you must try. Okay, and you'll succeed in the end. All right, thanks guys for watching this reading. I hope that it's been very helpful to you. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell below the screen so that you can be informed by email once I've uploaded new material for you guys. All right? And don't forget, take care of yourselves. I'll be back with another reading later on today. Peace out.